Stonk Insights, stock, crypto, analysis, discovery. Let's go. In this video, we're talking about CROissant.Games and potentially why I believe that this could 100x from where it currently is. I know that seems far off right now with the crypto markets being down. It actually just took another dive today, but I'm going to give you my bullish thesis for why I believe CROissant.Games is going 100x. Okay, so the first few updates that we're going to be given, you know, they do contribute, but the last update that I'm going to go over is the meat and potatoes on why I believe that it's going to, you know, have a parabolic explosion upwards. So stick along for the whole video. If you're new here, I talk about stock, I talk about crypto. So if you're interested in any of those topics, hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like this video. I can't tell you one thing about that YouTube algorithm, but if you like this video, you will be helping out the channel. You'll be helping out your boy. I do appreciate it. This first update happened April 20th. Okay, so this is a little bit back in time, and we're going to move forward to where we are right now. But they were conducting maintenance on all their games on their platform, so they took them offline until further notice. Right now we're in May, and this was April 20th, so it's been a month since this message was actually put out. So this is the next update, and this is not in any particular order, but that was the first update. So this update is May 17th. Okay, so you know, like a week ago. This is, you know, CROissant.Games saying to all, you know, the community, thanks for being patient. You know, they've been working hard behind the scenes, and they'll be relaunching their platform soon. And when the games are fully relaunched, this means that their buybacks of CROissant will resume. So once they took the platform down on April 20th, they stopped their buybacks of CROissant because, you know, there was no gambling happening on their platform, or no games being played, I should say. So they stopped the buybacks, which, you know, would negatively impact the CROissant token. Okay, they were buying back the token, which, you know, makes it more scarce and which was raised in price. So obviously when they stopped that, they stopped buying back. We are where we are right now. Okay, and you know, that's not just the only reason. Obviously the entire crypto market is down. All right, so this was the very next day. Okay, so May 18th, the coin toss was relaunching. It was in production, so you know, results take 30 seconds to conclude. I haven't tried it, you know, I'm not a big time gambler, so I haven't tried it, but just the coin toss at this time is available. As you see here, this is the CROissant.Games DApp here, and you see the coin toss you can click on. You see the crow roll, the dice roll, and the roulette all have this under maintenance tab on it. All right, so this is directly related to CROissant.Games, and this is MMF's 14th launchpad, Donut Finance. So Donut Finance is the first yield aggregator and treasury inflation protected, or TIP, bond platform on the Cronos blockchain. So this is due to have their launchpad event on May 26th at 4 a.m. UTC. And I'm not going to get too far into this here. Okay, so this is a whole video by itself, but you know, this is a part of the CROissant.Games video that I'm making, because they are behind the scenes on this Donut Finance. So here we see CROissant.Games putting out this tweet here. Okay, Donut launching off on MMF crypto on 26th of May, so keep a lookout. This is the first in the market, and also, so first of all, yeah, this is the first on the Cronos blockchain. Okay, and also, did someone say airdrop for CROissant holders? Okay, interesting. So let's just look more to that. This is the Medium article regarding that, and we're here at the airdrop for CROissant holders. Okay, so holders of CROissant will be receiving a donut airdrop because why have less pastries, yada yada. A snapshot will be taken on May 30th, and all CROissant holders, including the liquidity pair stakers, will be receiving 300,000 donut, which is valued at, it looks like 300,000 USDC or USD, you know, or whatever you want to, your denomination, pegged to the dollar. But you know, that just means that each donut is going to be $1 at the beginning. Okay, this airdrop will take place mid-June. With a current market cap of CROissant currently at $370,000, for every dollar of CROissant you hold, you'll receive approximately 81 cents in donut, since we are airdropping 300,000 USD of donut to all holders of the croissant, including liquidity pair stakers. So let me just pause right there. That's a mouthful, this whole statement right here. I believe the market cap is actually a little bit closer to $1 million now. When they put this statement out, the croissant token was really down, and that's when I jumped in. And now, it has, went up some. Right now, this 81 cents right here that they're quoting, I do believe that that's going to be a lower amount, okay, because the market cap of Croissant has increased in response to, this airdrop here. That's what I'm assuming. Let me just read this last point here, okay? Do note that if you hold $1 Croissant MMF liquidity pair, it's considered a 50-cent stake in Croissant, and that is just simple maths, okay? If you have a liquidity pair, you have 50-50 of both assets, and this airdrop is only for Croissant holders. So let's just use, for example, if you had $1,000 liquidity pair of Croissant MMF, you would only be exposed to $500 of this donut airdrop, if that makes sense to you. Okay, and this is the meat and potatoes of this whole video here, okay? Croissant Randomness Oracle. Now, this doesn't seem like a big deal when you just read that, okay? This was released April 27th. Like I said, this wasn't in any particular order, so we're going back. So yeah, this was released April 27th, okay? And we're gonna actually take a deeper dive on this Medium article right here, okay? So the Croissant Randomness Oracle, also coincidentally termed CRO, which, has no correlation with the actual token, seeing as it would take some time for the big boys like Chainlink VFR, only the top provable, fair, and verifiable random number generator in the crypto space. So think about that. The only provable, fair, and verifiable random number generator in the crypto space. Pretty much what Croissant said is, rather than waiting on Chainlink to come to Cronos and providing this random number generator, the Croissant team said that they were going to develop this technology for themselves on a Cronos chain. So in short, the Croissant Randomness Oracle allows for any Cronos project to use our services to generate cryptographically secure random numbers that are securely dispatched to smart contracts to require it. It is similar usage pattern to Chainlink VFR, says that users can one day easily migrate to Chainlink VFR one day when such a deployment happens. Let's just keep going. This means that any project can integrate our solution with the peace of mind that the design pattern surrounding our Randomness Oracle is of similar interface to the industry standard. They will be able to future-proof themselves. As a result, we will be taking the games offline for the time being to implement the Croissant Randomness Oracle into the contracts. What better way to show off our product other than having them in the Croissant platforms? So obviously, this was a mouthful, but obviously having a Randomness Oracle for gambling games, then that makes complete sense, okay? You want to have it to where it's fair for everyone, that is completely random in a decentralized fashion, that no one has an upper advantage. So it makes sense for Croissant to have this. But let's keep going through this article. Something that's very important, how does this help us, the Croissant holders, okay? Every Croissant holder is definitely thinking of the benefits of such a product for our platform. Skip to the good part. We choose to either receive payment for this random Oracle solution through either the use of Croissant or CRO tokens. This is very important. In fact, this is the most important part. Payment through the use of Croissant tokens will instantly guarantee a powerful utility for Croissant tokens. So, this is epic right here, okay? Now, other platforms would want this technology, okay? And we're going to get into that, okay? But this is huge that you would have something that is a completely decentralized random number generator that can't be tampered with, okay? That has a lot of value in the decentralized space. And then the second point here, at the same time, we're keeping our options to use CRO should we expect to see decent adoption for the use of our tool. Now, I don't understand why they would use CRO. Me personally, I think that this is the perfect option right here to have individuals purchase Croissant and then use the token to take part of this random oracle generator. All right, so let's just keep going. So what prompted this? The lack of proper randomness oracle on Cronos chain is preventing loads of projects from proceeding with their roadmap. This could include projects such as gaming, gacha boxes, I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing gambling as well, of course. Even on our team, we struggle to ensure secured randomness on chain. Thus, the implementation of this tool will greatly help us reduce any exploit vectors in our games. So this is huge because this is on the blockchain, and most things on the blockchain are open and people can see them. So this is stating that what the way things were before CROissant, they did have some security issues as far as the randomness on chain was concerned. So now with them implementing this oracle for complete and decentralized generation of random numbers and whatnot, this reduces or helps to reduce any exploits, from their games. And this next point right here is also huge. We have secured some initial partners. So think about this, even before this is even completely put out yet, they have secured some partners that are expressing interest in this randomness oracle. So, they're promising that this is going to be a big one. Me personally, I believe this is going to be big because I see a lot of applications having use for such a thing. One thing that I'm going to state that does not stated in this article right here is NFTs. Okay, so you do have NFTs are released and they are randomly, sent to people, in a 10,000 batch or whatnot. But I believe this here will ensure that you do have absolute randomness of NFTs whenever they're released. So individuals who have high level, blockchain knowledge, that they can't see, when the actual rare NFT is coming up, and that's when they decide that they're gonna try to spam the NFT drop and try to, pick up any NFT from that point forward. Okay. So, with somebody having such an advantage, that could be, profitable. But if they implemented this randomness oracle, this would prevent individuals from being able to see, when the special NFT is about to be dropped, whenever there's a live drop happening, and it would stop that type of exploit from happening. So that's something that wasn't even mentioned here that I see a huge advantage with. And with the number of NFTs that's on the Cronos chain, I can see a bunch of projects using this. And if they have to use CROissant to actually use this, that would blow it up for us holders. So in conclusion, this is what CROissant writes. We have a product we believe will help other Cronos projects while at the same time providing some interesting utility for the CROissant token. So that is the video for you guys. So what do you guys think? We went through a lot of things, but what do you specifically think about the randomness oracle generator? Okay. I do believe that this is the biggest deal for the Cronos chain at this point in time. And with MMF behind them, this is going to be, something that's going to be hugely out there. And I can see a lot of projects wanting to take part of this for two reasons. One, because the name MMF is behind it. And two, because it will ensure, fairness. Once people start to understand, what the randomness oracle generator actually does, I think they're going to start asking for this to be implemented with whatever project is being built on the Cronos chain. And like I said, be it another gambling site, be it, NFT generations, I can see multiple use cases for such a technology on the Cronos chain. But whatever your thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.